Good day to you children. Today we will be learning about volume of cone. If we have a cone whose radius of the base or whose radius is r and whose height is h, then the volume of that cone is given by V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. This volume is sometimes also referred to as capacity, because volume is nothing but capacity to hold or capacity to occupy. So volume occupy a space, capacity to hold some space inside it, and capacity to occupy some space, that is volume. So if they ask you a question asking you to determine the capacity of something, then they mean for you to determine the volume of that object. So without further ado, let us move to the solved example 15. In the last class we learned about surface area of cone and surface area of sphere, and today we will be learning about volume of cone and volume of sphere. So in example 15, the height and slant height of a cone are, so height is 21 centimeter and slant height is equal to 28 centimeter. Find the volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is how much? So as you can see in the formula, we have height and also the radius, not the slant height. So using this formula of slant height, we have to determine the radius. So to do that, we know that L square is equal to R square plus H square. So this implies L square minus H square, transposing this is equal to R square. So this implies L square is 28 square minus H square is 21 square is equal to R square. So this implies 28 square is 28 into 28. 28 into 28, which is equal to 784, and whereas 21 square is 21 into 21, which is equal to 441. So subtracting them, we get this is equal to R square. So subtracting 784 minus 441, we get 343, which is equal to R square. We know that 343 is 7 into 7 into 7. It is 7 cube. This is equal to R square. So this implies R is equal to, taking square root, R is equal to 7 into 7 comes outside, 7 root 7 centimeters. So this is the radius of the cone. So now to calculate the volume, we know that volume is 1 by 3 pi R square h. So this is equal to 1 by 3 into pi is 22 by 7. As we saw earlier, R square is 343 into height is 21. So 7 ones are 7, 49s are 3 ones are 3, 7s are 21. So the volume of the cone is equal to 22 into 49 into 7, which is equal to 7,546 centimeter cube. Volume is given by cubic centimeters, cubic meters, or if there are no dimensions, then it is given as cubic units. So this is the solved 15th example. 16th example, I am leaving it to you as your practice problem. We will be directly going to exercise 13.7. Exercise 13.7. In the exercise 13.7, first main is direct. They have given you the radius and the height of the cone and asked you to calculate the volume. And the second main is also similar. Find the capacity in liters of a conical vessel with radius and slant height. You have to calculate height and then find the volume or capacity of the cone in liters. So we will directly go to third question of exercise 13.7. You can pause the video and solve the first and second main and then continue with the following problems. The height of a cone is 15 centimeter. H is equal to 15 centimeter And if its volume is equal to 1570 centimeter cube, then find the radius of the base. And they also given us that to use pi to be equal to 3.14. So since we know that volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we know the value of volume, that is 1570 is equal to 1 by 3 into 3.14 into r square into height is 15. So 3 ones are 3 5s are 5 ones are either side of the equation, so we can divide them. 5 ones are 5 3s are 15, 7 5 ones are and carry 2, so it is 2, 314. So 314 is equal to 3.14 into r square. So 314 divided by 3.14 is equal to 1s are 100. So this implies 100 is equal to r square. Taking the square root, root of 100 is equal to r. So root of 100 is nothing but 10 centimeter is equal to r. This is the solution to the given question. The radius of the base of the cone is equal to 10 centimeters. In the fourth question, if the volume of the cone, if the volume of a right circular cone of height 9 centimeter is 48 pi centimeter cube. So volume is equal to 48 pi centimeter cube, and they have told us the height of the cone is 9 centimeter. Our job is to find the diameter of the base. So first we will find radius and then we multiply it by 2, then we get diameter of the base. So we know that volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So this implies volume is 48 pi, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 20, keep pi as it is because we have pi on both sides, so keep pi as it is, into r square into height is 9. So 3 ones are 3 3s are pi cancels out, 3 ones are, so 3 ones are 3 6 are, so 16 3s are 48. So now we have 16 is equal to r square. So this implies r is equal to 4 centimeters. Since r is equal to 4 centimeters, then d is equal to 2 into r, which is equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 2 into 4, 2 into 4, which is equal to 8 centimeters. This is the solution to the fourth question. In the fifth question, we have a conical pit of top diameter 3.5 meter. So the diameter of the pit is 3.5 meter. So this implies radius is equal to d by 2, which is equal to 3.5 by 2 meters. Keep it as it is in the fraction form. So then we have height, or they have told us that the conical pit of top diameter 3.5 meter is 12 meter deep. So if this is the pit is of the shape of a cone. So if this is the pit, then this distance will be its height or the depth. This is the depth, and depth is nothing but height of that pit. So h is equal to 12 meters. So what is the capacity in kiloliters? We are supposed to find the volume first. V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, which is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into radius is 3.5 by 2 r square. So 3.5 by 2 into 3.5 by 2 into height or the depth is 12. So 2 ones are 2 11s are 2 ones are 2 6s are 3 ones are 3 2s are and 7 ones are 0.5s are. So this is equal to 11 into 0.5 can be written as half into 3.5 into 2. Agree? So 2 cancels each other. All we have is 3.5 into 11. So this is nothing but 11 5s are 55, 5 carry, 11 3s are 33, 33 plus 5, 38. So we have a decimal point, so it is 38.5 meter cube. So now to convert this into kiloliters. So we know that 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters, which is equal to 1 kiloliter. So this implies 38.5 meter cube is equal to 38.5 kiloliters. So this is the capacity of the conical pit. Sixth question of the exercise 13.7. The volume of a right circular cone is 9856 centimeters cube. If the diameter of the base is 28 centimeter, find the height of the cone, find the slant height, then find the CSA of the cone. Sixth question, I will leave it to you as your practice problem. You have to pause the video right now and solve this sixth question. To find the height of the cone, use volume and the from radius get the diameter and find the height. Then to slant height, you have the height of the cone and its radius, then you can find the slant height, and you know CS of the cone is pi RL. So then we have a right angled triangle ABC with the sides. This is the seventh question. We have a right angled triangle. This is a right angled triangle ABC with the sides 5 centimeter, 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter is revolved around the side 12 centimeter. So this is the side 12 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter, and obviously the longest side is the hypotenuse, which is 13 centimeter. So this triangle is revolved along this side. So when you revolve a right angle triangle, what you get is a 3D figure, that is a cone. And our job here is to find the volume of this solid. So since it is a cone with height 12 centimeter and radius 5 centimeter, as you can see, you are revolving the cone along this side. It is being revolved like this. So when it is revolved, you get a right circular cone whose height is 12 centimeter and whose radius of the base is 5 centimeter, and the slant height of that cone is 13 centimeters. So since you are talking about volume, we will only use height and radius of the cone. So we know that V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So this is equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r is 5 into 5 into height is 12. 3 1s are 3 4s are. So what we get here is 22 into 25, 22 into 25 into 4 divided by 7. So it is nothing but 314.28 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the cone formed by rotating a right angle triangle. Or this can also be written as you can see, this is 314. It's the value of pi. So this is nothing but 100 pi centimeter cube. Both are one and the same. Next we have in the eighth question, if the right angle triangle, the same triangle, if it were to be revolved around the side 5 centimeter, then 5 centimeter will become its height and 12 centimeter will become its radius. So if it is revolved around that side, then you have to find the volume of that solid and also find the ratio of volumes of the two solids obtained in question 7 and 8. So since you get the volumes, then take their ratio. That is the solution. I will leave question number 8 to you. Pause the video and solve it right away. So in the next question, that is the last question of the exercise, a heap of wheat is in the form of a cone whose diameter is 10.5 meter. So diameter is 10.5 meter and height is 3 meter. H is equal to 3 meter. Find its volume. Also, the heap is to be covered by canvas to protect it from rain. Find the area of the canvas required. So first let us find the volume of the cone. So R is equal to, since we know the value of D, R is D by 2, which is equal to 10.5 by 2 meters. So now we have to find the volume. V is equal to 1 by 3 pi R square H, which is equal to 1 by 3. Pi is 22 by 7 and R square is 10.5 by 2 into 10.5 divided by 2 into height is 3. 3 cancels each other. 2 ones are 2 11s are 7 ones are 7 ones are 0.5 1.5. So now on multiplying we get 11 into 1.5 into 10.5 is equal to, so volume is equal to 173.25 by 2. So 2 ones are 2 8s are 16, carry 1 13, 6 are 0.1126. So volume is nothing but 86.6 meter cube. So now to find the area of the canvas which is required to cover the heap. So since we are protecting the wheat of heap of wheat from rain, we will need a canvas which will cover it completely. So since we are covering the heap, then we have to find the CSA of the cone, and to find CSA we need the slant height L of the cone. So we know that L is equal to under root H square plus R square. So this is equal to under root 3 square is 9 plus R square is 10.5 by 2 whole square. So this is equal to under root 36.56, which is nothing but 6.05 meters, nearly equal to 6.05 meters. So that is the radius of the heap. So now to find the CSA, CSA is equal to pi RL, which is equal to 22 by 7 into radius is 6.05, sorry, slant height is 6.05 and radius is 10.5 by 2. So 2 ones are 11s are 7 ones are 1.5s are. So on multiplying 99.825 meter cube. So this is the area of the meter square. So this is the area of the canvas required to cover the heap of wheat to protect it from rain. So next we will without further ado move on to volume of sphere. So as we discussed in the classes before, sphere is the shape of the ball. So it is a circle in 3 dimensions and whose radius is r. Then the volume of that sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is the volume of any sphere. The same way, if we were to talk about a hemisphere, that is half a sphere, whose radius is r, then the volume of a hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3, half the volume, right? So half the volume 2 by 3 pi r cube. This is the formula to find the volume of a hemisphere. So looking at the solved example 17, the volume of a sphere, find the volume of a sphere whose radius is equal to 11.2 centimeters. So they have given us the radius and they have told us to find the volume. It is a sphere. So V is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. which is equal to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 11.2 into 11.2 into 11.2. So the volume of the sphere will be equal to, this will be equal to 5887.32 centimeter cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. So this is the volume of the sphere which has been given to us in our example 17 of the textbook. 18th solved example. I know that you guys can solve it, so pause the video and solve the 18th solved example, whereas I will directly go to 19th solved example. A hemispherical bowl has a radius of 3.5 centimeter. What would be the volume of the water that it would contain? So volume of an hemisphere is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this is nothing but 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. 7 ones are 0.5s are 0.5 ones are 2 ones are, because 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. So what we get here is 22 into 3.5 into 3.5 divided by 3. So the volume is equal to 89.83 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the hemispherical bowl, or the volume of the water that the hemispherical bowl can hold. So moving on to exercise 13.8, which is the final exercise of this chapter. So in the first main, find the volume of a sphere whose radius is dash and dash. So first exercise, pause the video, solve it right away. First main of the exercise. So similarly, second one, find the amount of water displaced by a solid spherical ball of diameter. So when they say volume of water displaced, the volume of, as we learnt in Archimedes principle in gravitation chapter, the volume of water displaced will be equal to the volume of the sphere which has been immersed into the water. So since they have given us the diameter, find the radii, find the volume of the spherical balls, then that will be equal to the volume of the water which will spill out of the container. So in the third question, the diameter of a metallic ball. So third one, the diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball if its density is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube? So this is a good question. Diameter is given to be 4.2 centimeters. So diameter is nothing but, so radius is nothing but, radius is equal to d by 2, which is equal to 4.2 by 2. 2 ones are 2 2s are 0.1s are. So this is 2.1 centimeters. So since it is a sphere, we can find its volume. Volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. They have given us density is equal to 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. So we have the volume. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 2.1 into 2.1 into 2.1. So 7 ones are 0.3s are, 3 ones are 0.7s are. So this is nothing but 4 into 22 into 0.3 into 0.7 into 2.1, which is equal to 38.8 centimeter cube. So we know that they have told us the density, or the value of the density. We have to find the mass of the ball. Mass is equal to how much? So to find mass, we know that density is mass upon volume. So density is given by 8.9, which is equal to mass, and the volume which we found out to be equal to 38.8. So this implies mass is equal to 38.8 into 8.9. So this is equal to, which is equal to 345.3 grams approximately. So this is the mass of the given spherical metallic ball. We calculated its volume first, and using the relationship density is equal to mass by volume, we calculated its mass. In the fourth question, the diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 the diameter of the earth. So dm is 1/4 the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? So you have to find the ratio of volume of the moon to volume of earth. So to do that, first we need to find the radius. So radius of the moon, as we know, is equal to dm by 2. So dm by 2, that means, so dm is 1/4 of dE. So this is nothing but 1/2 into 1/4 into diameter of the earth. So this is nothing but 1/8 diameter of the earth. So since diameter of the earth has been given, we know that let RE be the radius of the earth. So RE is dE by 2. So RE is dE by 2. So now let us go to volume part. So volume of the moon to volume of earth is nothing but volume of moon is 4/3 pi Rm cube divided by volume of earth is 4/3 pi Re cube. So 4/3 pi cancels each other. What we have is Vm by Ve, which is equal to Rm cube by Re cube. So this is nothing but Rm is, here we have in equation 1, Rm is 1/8 diameter of earth cube divided by Re is dE by 2 whole cube. So Vm by Ve is equal to, so since a raised to m divided by b raised to m, so we can write it as 1/8 dE divided by 1/2 dE whole raised to 3. So d cancels each other. What is left will be Vm upon Ve, which is equal to 1/8 whole cube into 2/1 whole cube, because 1/8 by 1/2 into, we'll get into. So this is nothing but Vm by Ve, which is equal to 1/8 into 2/1 whole cube. 2 1s are 2 4s are. So this is nothing but Vm by Ve is equal to 1/4 whole cube, which is equal to 1/64. So volume of earth to volume of moon to volume of earth is equal to 1:64. This is the required ratio. Fifth question is about finding the capacity of the hemispherical ball, which you can solve it by using the formula 2/3 pi r cube. Find the volume of the hemispherical ball, and that will be the capacity or the amount of milk or the liters of milk that that bowl can have. So in the sixth question, we have a hemispherical tank. So we have a tank which is in the shape of an hemisphere and which has a thickness of an iron sheet of thickness 1 centimeter, and also the inner radius R of the tank is equal to 1 meter. The radius of the tank is 1 meter and the thickness is 1 centimeter. Since thickness is 1 centimeter, in meters it will be equal to 0.01 meters divided by 100. Centimeter to meter, the conversion is divided by 100. So now then the whole radius, big radius, is equal to R plus T, which is nothing but 1.01 meters. So this is the complete radius of the tank. So since we are supposed to find the volume of the iron used to make the tank, So the thickness of the iron is 1 centimeter. The inner radius is 1 meter. So the total radius will be 1.01 meter. We found the radius. So now to find the volume. Volume is, since it is a hemisphere, volume is 2 by 3 pi capital R cube. This is nothing but 2 by 3 into pi is 22 by 7 into R cube 1.01 into 1.01 into 1.01. 1.01 by 7. So this will be 2 into. So we get on multiplying 2 into 22 into 1.01 into 1.01 into 1.01 is equal to, divided by 7 3s are 21. So this is equal to 2.15 meter cube. So since it is a tank, this 2.15 meter cube will give you the volume of the complete tank. But we are supposed to find only the volume of the iron sheet used. So to do that, this is volume of whole tank VW, and VW is equal to 2.15 meter cube. Now finding the inside volume, the capacity of the tank will be equal to, volume inside is 2 by 3 pi small r cube, because this is the radius of the insides. So we get 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into inner radius is 1 meter. So 1 into 1 into 1. So now we get this will be equal to 44 by 21 into 1. So 44 by 21 is equal to, this is equal to 2.09 meter cube. So now we got inside volume and the whole volume. So volume of iron, V iron, is equal to volume whole minus volume inside, which is equal to 2.15 minus 2.09. So this will be equal to 0.06 meter cube. This is the volume of the iron sheet used to build the tank. In the 7th question, they have asked us, find the volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter cube. We know that area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So since it is 4 pi r square, the area is 154. To find the radius, 4 into 22 by 7 into r square. So 2 2s are 2 7s are 2 7s are 2 7s are 1s are 11s are. So this implies 11 is equal to 2 into 1 by 7 into r square. So this is nothing but 77 by 2 is equal to r square. So 77 by 2 is nothing but, this implies 12.25 is equal to r square. So this implies r is equal to root of 12.25, which is equal to, so this implies r is equal to 3.5 centimeters. Root of 12.25 is 3.5, because 12,025 is 35 square. So we are just putting the decimal places in their right place. So now volume, we know the volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube, which will be equal to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. So converting them into fractions, 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into, this is 35 by 10 into 35 by 10 into 35 by 10. So 2s are 7s are 2s are 7s are 2s are 7s are 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 11s are. So this is nothing but 11 2s are 22 into 7 cube is 343 divided by 3 7s are 21. 21 into 2 is 42. 42. We can once again subtract them, divide them. 11s are 2 11s are 2 21s. So now we have 7 3s are 7 49s. So since we have all the we eliminated all the values, so 49 into 11 is equal to 539 divided by 3 is equal to 179.67 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter cube. In the 8th question, a dome of a building is in the form of a hemisphere. So we have a building which is in the form of a hemisphere. From inside, it was whitewashed at the cost of, the total cost is rupees 498.96. For 1 meter square, the cost is rupees 2. So find the inner surface area of the dome. Area is equal to how much, and also volume of the air contained, that means volume of the dome. So to do that, since for 1 meter square the cost is 2 rupees, then for x meter square this is equal to 498.96 rupees, 498.96. Cross multiply them, we will find the area of the hemispherical dome. So this implies, on cross multiplying, we get 498 into 1, 498.96 into 1 is same thing, 2 into x. So 2 1s are, 2 2s are, 2 4s are, carry 1, 9s are 18. So point, once again, 2 4s are 16, so 8. So this is 498.96 by 2 is nothing but 249.48. So x is equal to 249.48 meters square, because rupees 2 per meter square. This is the area of the dome, or the inner surface area of the dome, the solution for the first part. So now to find the volume, to find the volume, we first need to find the radii, or the radius of the dome. So since we know volume of the hemisphere is 2 pi by 3 pi r cube, and area of the hemisphere, or the curved surface area, because since the dome has been, inner walls have been painted, so we are only dealing with the CS of the dome, which is equal to 2 pi r square. So since it is 2 pi r square, which will be CSA is 249.48, which is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into r square. So on transposing, we get 249.48 into 7 divided by 222s are 44 is equal to r square. So on simplifying, we get into 7, the numerator part, divided by 44. This is nothing but 39.69 is equal to r square. So this implies r is equal to root of 39.69. So this implies r is equal to, so root of 3969 is 6.3 meters. So this is the inside radii of the dome. So now to find the volume is equal to, we know it is 2 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 6.3 whole cube. So this is nothing but 2 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 6.3 by 63, removing the point, 63 by 10 into 63 by 10 into 63 by 10. So 2 5s are 2 1s are 2 5s are 2 11s are 7 ones are 7 nines are 63 and 3 ones are 21s are. So on eliminating everything, we have 11 into 9 into 21 into 63 divided by 5 into 5 into 10. So on simplifying, we get 11 into 9 into 21 into 63 divided by 5 into 5 into 10 to be equal to, this whole thing will be simplified to 523.90 meter cube. So 523.9 meter cube of air can be held inside the hemispherical dome. In the 9th question, 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. Find the r dash of the new sphere. And also find the ratio of s and s dash. So to find the r dash, previously we had a small sphere whose radius was r and whose surface area was s. There were 27 such spheres, and all these spheres were melted to form a bigger sphere whose radius is r dash and whose surface area is s dash. So our job first is to find the value of r dash. So first, let us take the volume of small sphere. Volume of initial sphere was 4 by 3 pi r cube. So when they were melted, the 27 spheres will give a bigger sphere. So volume of the bigger sphere. Volume will not change. Even the area might change because of compression, but volume of that will remain the same. So volume of final sphere is 27 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. And volume of final sphere, that is V dash, will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. So this is equal to 27 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi on either sides will cancel each other. We will be left with r dash cube is equal to 27 r cube. On taking the cube root, r dash is equal to, cube root of 27 is 3, cube root of r cube is r. So r dash is 3r units. This is the volume, this is the radius of the new sphere. Now to find the ratios, s by s dash is equal to, s is 4 pi r square and s dash is 4 pi r dash square. We know the value that r dash is 3r. So 4 cancels, pi cancels, we are left with r square by r dash square. So s by s dash is equal to r square as it is. R dash square can be written as 3r. So it is 3r whole square, which is nothing but r square by 3 square 9, r square cancels. The fraction is 1 by 9. So therefore s dash is equal to 1:9. This is the required ratio or the solution to the second part of the question 9 from exercise 13.8. Now moving on to the 10th question. A capsule of medicine is in the shape of a sphere of diameter 3.5 mm. How much medicine in mm cube or millimeter cube is needed to fill this capsule? So in the 10th question, it is a straightforward question. They are given you the diameter in mm and you have to find the amount of medicine that can be filled in that capsule. Since it is to be filled, that means volume, we need to find the volume. That means the space which the medicine can occupy inside the capsule. So we have to find the volume of the sphere. Use first from the diameter calculate the radius, and then from there calculate the volume, which should be almost equal to 22.46 millimeter cube. So pause the video and work on the 10th question right now. This should be the answer. So this completes your chapter surface areas and volumes, in which, as I told before, surface area and volume of cube, cuboid and cylinder were deleted. The only part which we were to study was surface area and volume of cone and a sphere. And in case of sphere, we will consider hemisphere too. So this completes your chapter. Meet you next time. Thank you.